Hey friends, it's Akidiris. So I just saw Devilman Crybaby. Oh my god! It was this... Calm down. Hi, I'm Aki. Before I start into this video, I'm just going to tell you guys that I'm going to split it between two different audience. The first part being for those that haven't seen it yet, that want to know if they should watch it or not, and have my spoil-free review. For those of you that have already finished it and you want to know my thoughts, just skip this video to this time card right here. Devilman Crybaby. It's on Netflix. If you got Netflix, go ahead and watch it, because I'm saying this right now. I think a lot of people have been saying this, but this is going to be very hard to beat for anime of 2018, because if this is an anime of 2018, it's definitely going to hold a lot of competition against other anime that are to come out. I know we got Violet Evergarden coming out, and I know we've got another anime movie, something about terminal cancer. I'll put the title up here. So the genres of the series is supernatural, action, horror. There's a lot of gore in it, a lot of sex, a lot of violence, a lot of sexual violence. And the story goes is that there is this boy Akira who goes from being an average human to then being fused with the body of a demon, thanks to his best friend Ryo. However, his heart and his emotions are still intact with his human side. Therefore, with the powers of a demon and having the heart of a human, his decision is to use his power to defend humanity. However, things don't really go according to plan, which then raises the question later on in the series of who are really the demons of this world. If you like your supernatural stuff, if you like gore, you don't mind sexual violence, really explicit sexual violence, mind you, and if you're curious in seeing the anime that actually inspired Evangelion, then this should be an anime I would highly recommend you guys giving a shot. The animation for this is very minimalistic. There's going to be a lot of symbolism. There is sort of a biblical aspect to this, which is quite interesting. Now, there's always going to be people that will think differently, and maybe some people didn't like the series at all. What I can say is that, aside from my own review, is I've actually seen and heard from people that are fans of the Devilman series who say that although Devilman Crybaby, the Netflix original, isn't exactly like the manga or exactly like the original series, in fact there were quite a few things that were changed, that this is one of the few where the changes still worked in a way that it might as well still be the vision of the original author, Go Nagai, and that their opinions on the pacing and the way they twisted things still worked. But again, there's going to be a lot of explicitness in it, a lot of violence, a lot of sex, but if you're like me and you don't care, in fact sometimes you think that that really adds to the anime, then here you go. Go wild. Okay, so if you've made it to this part of the video, or if you've skipped this, this is where all of the spoilers come in. So if you don't want spoilers, you guys can go click away, get out, go watch Devilman Crybaby, and come back to this if you want. But for the rest of you that just got done with your emotional roller coaster with Akira, Ryo, aka Satan, oh, spoilers. Well, here's my review, because I got a lot to say about this. Pretty much 90% of that anime came off to me as if Ryo was just a regular human being. I thought that there might have been something wrong with him, or that maybe he was just desensitized. I didn't think he'd be Satan. One thing that I was mentioning was just the strong symbolism in this entire series. Just the juxtaposition between humans and demons, which we've seen in other anime, just humans being compared with any sort of otherworldly being, such as Parasite with Parasite and humans, such as the ghouls from Tokyo Ghoul with humans, such as Elfen Lied with the Diclonians with humans, and Devilman Crybaby does this very strongly. Now, let me touch on the beatboxing. The beatboxing was a really nice touch to this series. Not only did it sound really cool, and not only were the lyrics really awesome, but it was symbolism representing of like not only what is going on with the series, but sort of like the philosophy of just the entire series and how it goes. Like, there's somewhere around more than halfway through, the beatboxer saying things like, demons are now roaming free on the earth. This is really scary, man. They're taking from people, they're running us out of our lands, but at the same time, how are humans any better than demons? What is the difference between humans and the devil? Sometimes it's like we're just one and the same, isn't it? And not even just with that, but even the title itself, Devilman Crybaby. That's strong symbolism in itself that's given out very early in the series, because Akira is both a man and he's also half devil, and the devil is viewed as, like, since this is a biblical themed anime, the devil is viewed as the enemy of God. For Akira being half devil but also half man, he's a crybaby because it's shown in the anime that he feels for other human beings. He feels the pain that they go through, and he has sympathy and empathy, and he would never harm or kill another human being. This might have been also some symbolism, but it was kind of interesting seeing, if you looked at it like from a biblical standpoint, after everyone was throwing rocks at Akira, who was trying to defend like the people who were tied up on the posts, he's there forgiving humans, and they're all hugging him and saying, I forgive you, I believe you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And it was interesting that it was forgiveness being done by a devil. The other part I like was Miki defending Akira in that same scene. It sort of like cuts back and forth between Miki trying to defend Akira online, and then even though despite like she's doing all of that, there are still people online that are telling her to go pretty much go fuck herself, and that she might be a demon herself, that she's crazy, somebody go kill her. It's typical stuff that you see on some of the worst comments on the internet. The animation I'm a huge fan of. It's super minimalistic yet very graphic in detail whenever it came to very explicit scenes. So that was my review on Devilman Crybaby. Let me know in the comment section down below of what you guys thought. Do you think that the anime and manga was better? Did you think that the series sucked? Did you like it? What did you like about it? And so I appreciate you guys for watching, and subscribe to my channel for more anime and otaku related content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!